It's the most wonderful time of the year for getting in on all the hoops, football and hockey action at DraftKings Sportsbook. In the season of giving, we're being gifted college football and basketball, pro football and basketball, and pro hockey too, almost 24/7.
So many games every day, so many opportunities to place your first bet. Try betting on something simple like picking a team to win. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and place your bet. And here's a gift for all new customers. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Jenkins. That's code Jenkins for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Happy holidays from DraftKings. The crown is yours.
We are live. Sorry.
Fucked my whole shit up, Jackson. God
They got to start this over
Take it
with.
at a time.
It's hard to restart that.
I was right here, Jackson.
My bad. I jumped the gun.
Yeah, fucking Jackson's my dookie butt of the week. Off rip. Welcome to Jenkins and Jones on the Volume Podcast Network. It is Sunday, December 2019. December 2019.
Ooh, damn, 2019 out this motherfucker.
Look at what you did, Jackson.
That's pre-Tandy, nigga. That world don't exist no more. The hell? Shit.
We got a lot of great stuff to talk about. Just watched the awesome Commanders Falcons game. I'm going to talk about the Lakers trade. Going to talk about Ahmed Thompson versus Tyler Hero. Wemby playing chess. The Pop-Tart Bowl and the Civil War in the MAGA movement that I think we're very excited to talk about. We've also got maybe a funny New Year's serious New Year's resolutions as well as our Dookie Butt of the Week. So lots of good stuff to talk about. As always, Jenkins and Jones hosted by Hail to the Victors. Dragonfly Jones, a.k.a. Tyler.
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
His left hand is up. LaJethro Jenkins, a.k.a. John.
What's that, Bubba's?
I'm Cardi B, a.k.a. Mike.
Motherfucking Mike.
And we're produced as always by the lovely and talented Jackson Saffron. That beard's coming in, brother.
What's up?
It
Thank
looks
you.
dark
Thank
too.
you.
Yeah, it looks
It's
dark, man.
I'm about to. It's good. It was definitely. It definitely needs a. We're back to needing a trim, but I'm gonna get another one on Friday.
I feel like
so
it's
we're locked
coming so dark now that you could see that it's not connecting more clearly though. That's the only downside of it.
Well, it's just. I think it's just that I think I gotta just have my barber trim the mustache a little more. Like it's just way thicker
Lean
on the
into
mustache than it is anywhere else on my face. So I think if she just goes a little bit like tighter with that, it won't look as dramatic. To describe it.
I agree.
I wouldn't trip off of it.
John
good.
didn't trip off it for decades, you know.
I still ain't tripping off of it.
I hadn't even considered anything. I hadn't even considered tripping off it until Mero made a joke about it, and I was like,
What did he
Yeah,
say? What did he say?
He just made a joke about it not connecting.
Maril's gonna make a joke about anything, bro. You could.
I know.
That's the
I
last
know,
person to trip off of. He gonna find a reason to flame your
I
ass.
know.
Don't you feel? I feel like my
good.
shit didn't really connect well till I was like. I feel like when you turn 30, your mustache connects to your beard. That's like a. Yeah, my neck beard connected to my chest hair before my mustache connected to the goatee.
This nigga almost said chest beard because that's exactly what it was.
I'm never
You told the truth the first time, my nigga.
All right, let's talk about unbelievable, great game. It has me so ready for the playoffs between the Commanders and the Falcons. Two incredible first-year quarterbacks in Michael Penis Jr. and Jayden Daniels.
Oh, Mike Dick. Oh, Mike Dick Jr.
But look, we've been talking about Jayden Daniels all year. Tyler is a long scorned Commanders Washington football team fan. He's a rookie, but I was just telling my mom, I've seen 4 of his games this year. He had a game-winning touchdown in 3 of them. They call timeout right before he wins the game with a great pass in overtime. And I literally just tweeted like, oh, he's about to do it. 100% confidence he's about to do it. What is it? How are you feeling? What is this like? They clinched a playoff spot today. I think he's got the NFL rookie record for game-winning touchdowns by a rookie. Like, how are you feeling?
And the rushing yards record.
RG3 out for that today. Yeah. It just, I don't know. There's a part of me that still has Washington fan PTSD because, like, I felt like Washington was trying so hard to lose that game in such a Washington way. Like, the touchdown that got called back that would have been the game clincher that would have made it a 2-possession game that got called back on a hold. I was like, of course. Then they get the phantom hold called against Atlanta that knocked them to first and 20. And I was like, holy shit, is a shitty call actually going to work for Washington for once? No, of course not. They converted that shit. And then, they converted the fourth down, to get enough yards on that pass interference, to get enough yards to get in the field goal range. I was like, this just feels like some Washington shit. But number 5, bro, that motherfucker, man. Like, there's always a part of me that always believes we still have a chance because of that kid. He is just remarkable. He is incredible. Hands down rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? He's just the real deal. We finally got our guy, and in a way that it hasn't felt like since RG3's rookie year. And we also had that one. And I do not think that Jayden's story is going to end that way, though. So
Jackson has a RG3 question for you that I'm curious in your answer to.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I had been thinking this for a little while, but didn't want to jump the gun. But now that he broke RG3's rookie rushing record this week, it feels like the time to have this conversation. I remember the RG3 experience. He was amazing. He beat out Andrew Luck for Rookie of the Year. He was amazing. But you, Tyler, as someone more locked in than I was, and more locked into Jayden's season this year, how do you compare the two? They've now both completed 16 games in their rookie seasons. Jayden Daniels, to me, I can't tell if it's recency bias or not, but to me, he feels like he's had a better rookie season. And at least, I don't know.
I'm with you. I do think that this is the best rookie season I've seen from a quarterback in Washington history, RG3 included. The thing about RG3 is like his rookie year felt so impactful, right? Because 2012 felt like a real kind of shift in football philosophy when we look at all the first year quarterbacks who balled out that year. You had RG3, Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, and Cap, who's second year guy, but first year full starter. And, they were revolutionizing shit with that RPO, with the pistol. They throw Jayden in a lot of pistol too. So it's kind of like, he's still kind of studying that format that revolutionized things. But yeah, 2012 felt like a real shift in football philosophy, and especially, for the quarterback. It feels like you got to be a dude threat these days, right? Like if you're just a statue in the pocket, you're a dinosaur now. And you see that with Jayden. He's a guy who can pick you apart, in the pocket. He's a guy who can, the thing about it is he's got the rushing record for a rookie quarterback. And I still get surprised when like design quarterback keepers are drawn up for him. It's not like they're spamming that shit like they did with RG3, where you saw it coming. Like there's times I'm still caught by surprise when there's a design play for Jayden, which is a great fucking sign. When you got a guy like that as your franchise quarterback who you want to protect and kind of minimize the times you put him in danger. So yeah, I do think that he has had a better rookie season than RG3. But like I said, that 2012 year, it's impactful, and it's something that a lot of people probably will push back on, because like I said, that year just felt like it changed everything in regards to how we bring along new rookie young quarterbacks in the league.
To me, what it comes down to, you could talk about numbers and everything. I think, Cam Newton, the year before that, 2011, probably the best statistical year ever for a rookie quarterback. And, Jayden, it's not really about the numbers to me, though. It's about the confidence at that position. And like I said, I've never, not with Peyton Manning, not with Tom Brady, not with Pat Mahomes, I've never been in home game, do or die, win this game, you clinch a playoff berth for a team that, has not won a playoff game and, whatever. And you just know in overtime, he's got the ball, he's going to score. You just know it. That to me is a difference. I can't remember ever feeling that with a rookie quarterback. That's crazy.
Two things that I feel like about Jayden Daniels that I think are really interesting are, one, he feels like the most accurate of these hyper mobile, like true, like athletes who can be categorized as running quarterbacks, Lamar, Kyler Murray, some of these like true speedsters. He feels like the most accurate pocket passer. And also, it's his rookie year. And so I don't want to overstate things, but it does have a little bit to what Mike is saying of this Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, like, of course he's going to make the play at the end. There's no surprise at all when he makes the play, which is kind of insane for a rookie.
He's one of those rare quarterbacks that when the field gets short in the red zone and you got everyone on those intermediate underneath routes where it's so hard to thread the needle, where you've got half a step to get the ball in there before the defense collapses on him. It feels like that's where he thrives the most. Like he is so good at just throwing darts from like the 5-yard line, 6-yard line for touchdowns. He has the poise and he makes the reads and he makes the throws that you just don't see in a rookie, man.
All right, let's talk a little baskety hoops. Amen Thompson decided he had absolutely enough of Tyler Hero's shit today and just picked him up and flipped him all the way over.
That was for Charlie Ward, Tyler. How's it feel? Your franchise was owed one, but yeah.
How did y'all feel about, I said there's been a little bit of scuffling going on in the NBA, bro, since Christmas. Nurk got punched in his shit. Tyler Hero talking big shit after the game, like, oh, that's what happens when guys are scoring and dropping dimes. People get sensitive or whatever.
I mean, he was cracking that nigga though. Not him. He was cracking the squad. He was playing good, so I get it though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, does the NBA need that? Like, are we enjoying? I love seeing a little bit, guys getting a little bit active, and he did really flip Tyler. That didn't look like a fun time for Tyler Hero though. I was
he took that motherfucker off his feet, like, God damn, by his shirt. He grabbed that motherfucker by his shirt and took him off his feet. That shit was crazy. I want to know what Tyler said to that dude, man. That's what I really want to know. Because he was barking on that motherfucker, and Amen was like, okay, that's enough.
Nah, he was talking about H-1B visas and shit, bro.
I mean, people said Tyler got hold. Some people just stronger than you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, some niggas, sometimes you get caught up in a bad situation where the niggas are stronger than you. You feel me? I don't think I think he got tossed. You feel me? I don't think he quite got hold, though. He stood up, you know what I'm saying, and was ready to talk his shit or scrap or whatever afterwards. People said like he ran because he wasn't in the scuffle. Nigga, if you ever fought a nigga way stronger than you, bro, the best thing for you was space, nigga. You saw what happened when he put his hands on you. You feel me? I've seen niggas tossed by their pants, bro. You feel me? He lucky he ain't grabbed by his britches and tossed him upside down. You feel me? So like, dog, I see both sides. You know what I mean? I see both sides of this. Amen had to do what he had to do. Tyler's a shit talker. He probably said something he shouldn't have said. But Tyler had to find open space, nigga, because if he jumped in that shuffle, he was gonna get folded like a motherfucking pretzel, bro. it ain't sweet, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, ain't no shame in getting tossed. The motherfucker was stronger than you. So
He's stronger than you. It is what it is, bro. Yeah. He ain't like take off or none of that. She was talking this shit afterwards too. He stood tall afterwards, so I respect him. I respect him. But sometimes niggas just stronger than you, dog.
Maybe I'm a pussy for saying this, but I think if you're involved in any type of altercation and within a 1.0 second span, you're making eye contact with the floor and the sky, like you're allowed to back off of that one. Like you gotta take a second to collect yourself.
Wait a minute. I thought we were just talking shit. Why am I on the ground right now? Yeah, that's a wild turn of events.
Let me step back in.
It's like every other movie trailer. It's like every other movie trailer from the mid-2000s. Record scratch. You might be wondering how I got here.
With his feet in the air, dog. When your feet are higher than your head, that's crazy, bro. When your feet are high, like if you get taken off your feet, that's one thing. But when you upside down, bro, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Spin that man on his top.
Yeah. He gave me old dreidel, bro.
Yeah, that nigga doing dreidel, dog. That shit crazy.
Hey, it's Hanukkah season right now, bro. He knew.
You know what I'm saying? He said, "'Tis the season, motherfucker.
It's the season.
'Tis the season to toss a nigga, bro. Crazy, but yeah, I ain't mad at it. I like. We talked about this. We need a little bit more hate in it. A little more hate, bro. Don't say that's nothing but seasoning. You feel me? Yeah, we want that. Ime got ejected, you know what I mean? He ready to scrap too. He probably, you know what I'm saying, dapped up Amen when they got that motherfucker like, yeah, bitch, we let know what time it is. You feel me? I like that. I love it.
Yeah. All right, we got a big trade today. We woke up to the news that D'Lo is being sent. D'Lo is once again being sent from the Lakers to the Nets. This time for Dorian, Finney-Smith, and Shake Milton. Lakers also giving up 3 second-round draft picks. So like I said to y'all, like they're hoping, I guess, to sign Bryce James undrafted. Those are valuable second-rounders in the Lakers franchise at this point. What do you guys think of the trade? What are the pluses and minuses, for the Lakers? How could this go right and how could it go wrong?
I mean, when I got news of it, I wasn't surprised because we knew that D'Lo was not JJ's favorite player. And this isn't speculation. JJ like flat out ripped that dude in public, at the start of the season. And we all knew his days were numbered, I think. And Dorian Finney-Smith, that's a dude who we've seen JJ gush over before. Like there were all types of like podcast clips of him on, just talking about how much he appreciates the way he plays and how much he enjoyed being his teammate for the brief time they were together in Dallas and all that. So yeah, I'm not surprised at it all. I think that this is a move that does make the Lakers better. I think that you got a 3-and-D guy with Dorian, Finney Smith. I think that's going to help unlock AD a bit because we all know that that's where AD thrives, right? You give him a lockdown perimeter defender, you free him up to do a lot of roaming, a lot of help side stuff when when he's playing free safety over the top of that guy, and that's when AD's really like a monster, like a world record there. So yeah, I like the move that I'm seeing here. I do think that there is going to be something else. I think they need to get a starting big too there because the rebounding is fucking atrocious right about now. But it looks like JJ's not going down without a fight. It's like if I'm gonna, I'm saying, if this season is gonna be, if we're gonna be a 500 team just fighting for a playoff spot, we're at least gonna do this with guys who play the game the way I want them to.
I think I don't like watching basketball as much because I have spent most of it watching the Lakers. And I'm just not going to enjoy that, bro. It's not a fun experience overall. So I've actively decided to watch less Lakers basketball. So this is better for them, but I won't be watching this. I want to watch basketball I like. This is one of my New Year's resolutions to watch.
Who do you like right now? Like when you're like, if this team is so,
OKC, OKC, Houston's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not the highest scoring basketball, but when I've watched it, but I've enjoyed watching it. They compete well. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the younger bucks. When I'm watching Bron, with Bron, like the god tier Bron, like in the back of my mind, remembering that guy. Yeah. I'm not going to enjoy this as much. And they're not necessarily a fun team to watch the last few years. Yeah. And that's probably why I just haven't enjoyed it as much because I'm so focused on them figuring it out. Like, yo, this is cool. They got better, but are they good? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're the 5 seed in the West right now.
I mean, okay. Do you believe in them?
Like, believe in them how? Like
there we go. That you answered it. You answered it. Man.
I mean, I don't think the Rockets have a better chance to win an NBA championship. Than the Lakers,
I don't need them to win an NBA championship. You know what I'm saying? Watching Bron, that's what I'm used to. You feel me? But you answered the question, G. Like, dog.
No, for sure. I'm not out here saying the Lakers are going to shock the world or anything like that. What I would say is this has obviously been an uneven season, but compared to the last 2 years, I'm enjoying for the most part watching the Lakers this year. This last 7 days is a great example. That you have the game against the Pistons that feels like a true bottom out. A real like, okay, what the fuck are we doing here? And then I thought really good back-to-back games against the Kings, and then you beat the Kings without Bron. So it seems like they're settling this. You want to give Bron 1 game off every 2 weeks for illness? Cool, bro. Like that sounds good. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. That's all good. But they scored 132 points last night without Bron. So that like it's getting better. I think we talked about this when Timph was on. They have had 0 perimeter defense, so they needed that with Dorian Finney-Smith. For really since Bron got since KCP left, negative perimeter defense. So I'm excited about that. Like Tyler said, that unlocks AD. I think unlocking every aspect of AD you can. That's the way that they go from. I'm with you, John. They're trying to go from a 5 seed to a 3 seed with the same chance of winning the NBA championship. I understand.
Hoping that people stay healthy. You know what I'm saying?
But that's it. But in the new apron with the new CBA, everyone's hoping that their guys stay healthy because no one gets more than like 2 guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I think it's better. The downside of it to me is, D'Lo, for as frustrating as he can be to watch, and certainly as frustrating as he can be in the playoffs, you need points off the bench, and he's been great at scoring points off the bench, right? Like that's what I worry about is, a game like last night where they had to score 130 points and Bron wasn't playing. How are you doing that with a current roster? I don't see it. So the math on the second apron is they were previously $30,000 under the second apron. They're now $3.5 million. I have to feel like that's part of the equation, like Tyler said, and that they're not done yet. Maybe by the time the episode drops, we'll know who else they're getting. I think Tyler hit it on the head when he said they're looking for another big. But I just like to see the thing that I like with JJ is that it feels like they're trying and it feels like they're getting better and it feels like I can see what they're doing. And is it embarrassing to say that about a team that has 2 top news, including the greatest basketball player of
didn't
all
wanna
time.
say
It
that,
feels
but-
It
like
might be
they're
embarrassing.
trying.
It
That's
didn't.
what we're.
Did it
I mean,
feel that
compared
way
to
last year though?
it's worth celebrating.
It
It's
didn't
worth
feel like that
celebrating.
last year, right?
But also-
So,
Yeah,
you know, I'm gonna watch 1 or 2 Laker games every week, and when I am at halftime going, these motherfuckers don't even give a like that. You know, that last
Yeah,
year that was
yeah.
hard for me, bro. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
year, I mean, you're better off watching the Thunder, John. But as someone who's locked in with the Lakers, I'm glad to see them
And even with the
trying.
Rockets, I don't have expectations, so I can just enjoy win or lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tapping with the Mavs here and there. I know they got Lucas hurt, but you know what I mean? Still
Yeah.
see Kyrie do his thing in a loss. I don't give a fuck if they lose or not. It's beautiful basketball for the, 2.5 quarters or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We do this Kyrie thing. So that's where I'm at. I'm going where I enjoy things. You know what I mean? Like the Bron ride, it's feeling kind of rickety now, bro. It feels like it's not the most exciting ride at Six Flags right now, G. You feel me? It's the one that's around because it's
Colossus.
Yeah,
It's there for the history.
Yeah,
they turn the lights on at Space Mountain, and you're like, this doesn't hit the same anymore.
The ride only worked twice a week. You know what I mean? Hope you show up when it works. You know what I mean? Like, dog, you feel me? I'm just like, I'm not trying to sit on that man at all. I think it's great what he's doing. I think it's amazing. For real, bro.
But it makes you sad a little bit. I understand.
It makes me sad.
Yeah.
I plan on watching him this year. Like, I'm gonna just enjoy it. I can't just enjoy
The way
him.
you're talking about it is making
I'm just
me
saying that
sad.
I just can't just enjoy.
Sounds like it does
Bron
feel a
and
little
forget
bit
what
like we're
happened
talking about
for
Jimmy
20
Carter
years.
right now. It does feel like we're
Yeah.
talking about Jimmy Carter.
It does feel
Come
that
on,
way.
bro.
Hey, y'all see
That nigga couldn't even.
The chat
that nigga
said
couldn't even close his
77
mouth for 2.5 years, nigga.
Hey, y'all saw what I put in
His
there.
mouth was a wound. It wasn't a mouth, nigga.
His mouth was trying to heal, bro. His mouth was
You feel
scabbing
me?
over. Y'all saw what I put in the group chat. I said Jimmy Carter finished dying today.
Bro,
That shit killed me.
Yeah, I saw
if
that.
you're so bad off where a nigga says that, like, anywhere on the planet,
Half the chat thought when you were transitioning out of the last segment into this one that you were going to transition to Jimmy Carter. Rishi in the chat said, "Speaking of getting traded for
Oh,
peanuts,"
come on, man.
that was a quote from the chat.
I think the
not from me.
craziest thing,
That
the
cold.
craziest Jimmy Carter stats to me, I mentioned in the group chat, like he's been in hospice since February of 2023, bro. You don't go into hospice for
Right.
20 months.
That nigga was
That's a
fighting.
strong constitution.
Crazy.
Bro.
And then the other thing was y'all saw that the Washington Post put his obituary up. Big newspapers pre-write aspects of obituaries for big like people. His obituary writer died in 2017, dog. It's going to be an obituary on the cover of the Washington Post yesterday by a man who died 7 years ago waiting for Jimmy Carter to die.
But you know what's fucked up though? Is that the obituary ain't changed because he ain't do shit for fucking 7 years, nigga. He just sat there with his mouth open, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, dog, that's really wild. You don't have to change the obituary at all because nothing was done.
The chat's pointing out that the only change may be that he might be in the Hospice Hall of Fame after 20 months.
Absolutely.
Hang his jersey in the
Oh,
rafters.
wow.
The LeBron James of hospice game.
The LeBron James of hospice.
Hey, bro, he's the only guy ever to pick up a player option in hospice.
He got an extension. In
They were like, it's a vet minimum. Are you sure?
he got a player option. That man had a player option if he wanted to stay or die. Dog, I found out today the motherfucker had melanoma that spread to his brain
Yeah.
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Sorry.
Did he still 10? You've got cancer in your brain and you live 10 more years, dog. And that's not even what kills you. What the like that?
Right.
What got
What
him?
the fuck?
Just
Was it-
Just being old, dog.
Turn it
His
into
body-
dust, dog.
His body was like, well, that's it. I don't think I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Yeah.
Have y'all seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
The Griswolds.
Yeah, with the Griswolds. We watched
think
that
I'll
shit.
be back
We
tomorrow.
watched that shit the other day, and it's a thing where his cousin's wife cooks a turkey, and the turkey's so dry when they cut it open, it's just like dust just puffs up. Like that's
I
Jimmy
miss
Carter.
jokes like that. Let's
That's
go back to
Jimmy
movies
Car-
like that, bro.
that was Jimmy Carter, bro. It's just he died of his insides turning to sawdust.
Yo.
I bet it was clowning in that motherfucker too.
R.I.P. to the legend. All right. What y'all think about Wemby challenging the whole city of New York to play chess in the rain? Was that cool?
Yeah, it was cool as hell, man. I liked it. I loved it. Wemby's an interesting dude, man. He's a dude who he seems very genuine. It doesn't seem like that was a PR stunt or anything. It seems like homie really just wanted to play some chess, hopped out there, played some chess in the motherfucking rain at that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Looking like a nightmare, bro. Looking like a nightmare in the rain, folded up on
Where
those
he
last chair.
Where he was sitting with his knees up by his fucking
Knee-
shoulders.
yeah, his knees touching his
I'm
goddamn
like,
mandibles.
built
and
like
shit.
a cricket, nigga. God damn.
Hey, looking like the main boss of fucking level 14, bro.
That shit was alien. For real.
Like a
For
cricket.
real.
It's great.
Them legs was fucking. Fuck you, me, goddamn Jiminy. But yeah, man, good for him. I
Yeah.
know it's only one nigga in that picture though. Niggas ain't fucking with the rain like that. He was. It's only one black man. You see that picture, that group picture, and he was
Nah,
I did
yeah,
see.
happy as hell to be the one black motherfucker there, dog. But yeah, good for him. That's dope though. That's super dope. It seemed very genuine.
Would either of you have gone out in the rain to play chess with Wemby?
No. Wemby's a cool guy, but no. I like my house. I'm not leaving to play chess in the rain with any motherfucking body. Especially a motherfucker I don't know. I don't know that man.
Yeah,
You know,
I wish I was a nigga that would though. You feel me? Because I think Wemby's cool. I think he's a cool young dude. I think that's dope. It'd be a cool experience, but I just don't give a fuck like that, bro. You know what I mean? About nothing. Very few things to leave the house in the rain for fun. You know what I'm saying? I help my man's if his car broke down, you feel me? But for recreation, nah, bro, I'm cool on that.
He did also score 34 points today in a 2-point loss to the Timberwolves. He's been on a fucking tear. Maybe the chess is what he needed. Do you feel like, did you see he tweeted that they need to do an NBA tournament for chess and donate the winnings to that person's charity? You think that's like a backhanded, like, is he testing the waters? Like, can any of y'all motherfuckers play chess? Like, I feel like it's a little bit of a, he's probing a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I think he's for sure calling out whoever's in chess, whoever in the NBA is nice in chess and wants to see him. I think that for sure. He's a competitor, man. Like, did you hear the shit he said about after the Knicks game? About how I don't feel they outplayed us. He said, we just don't know how to play basketball yet. I was like, did y'all catch that quote?
No, that's a hell of a quote from
yeah. That dude took an L and was like, yeah, you know, y'all played great ball, but we're, you know, y'all ain't beat us. We beat ourselves type shit. Like, bro, when we figure this shit out, it's going to be a problem. I promise you that.
Damn.
Yeah, I like that kid, man.
Rain chess. A team that is not playing chess, that is playing checkers, the Sacramento Kings. Did y'all see the end of the game where they're up by 3, time running out? De'Aaron Fox completely falls asleep and then closes out to the body of a 3-point shooter, fouls him. They make the 3. They get the free throw. They go from up 3 with 7 seconds left to losing the game. Mike Brown obviously got in the press conference and was like, this is the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. The next day, they let him coach practice. They let him do his media availability. And then they called him after he left the building to fire him as he was driving to the airport, I believe, to catch the team flight. It has had all of the other coaches in the NBA very mad. Michael Malone said that the organization has no nuts. What did y'all think of? I just love seeing the Kings be like, how dare you demand we not do the stupidest thing ever? Like, you're fired.
Yeah,
10-time coach of the year, Mike Brown.
With your coach of the year award from 2023. Yeah, bro. I mean, the wild thing is, I don't think any of us were surprised. That's just what the Kings do. They're just one of the worst ran franchises in all of sports. But yeah, Mike Malone, bro, that motherfucker let him have it, dog. He went full White Mike and on that motherfucker press conference. Yeah, White Michael. But dog, I don't know. I'm just still like kind of taken aback by how far this Kings team has crumbled so quickly, bro. Like, y'all were a team that took, Steph to game 7, a couple seasons back in the playoffs. And y'all were a team that was looking like they were on the rise. And now one of your top 2 players once out, the biggest name you picked up in free agency looks like a terrible fit. You fired your coach of the year, and now you got Doug Christie as the interim. Like, I just have no idea where this team is going. And it looked like the Kings were, headed down the right path for a while, but nope, they're still the Kings.
If you see like Kings fans breaking down the issues with this team, it's so much bigger than coaching. He's like, these are the things that doesn't solve, that need to be solved, that have nothing to do with Mike Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, congratulations to him. It's fucked up how they got him out of there, but at least he has to deal with that bullshit no more.
Yeah. Look, I know everyone in the media gets shit when we talk about quote unquote small market teams versus big market teams, whatever. But I've been to Sacramento like 15 times. So this is not like me talking about Minneapolis or some shit. Like, I really know Sacramento. I can't imagine being there, being locked in for 3, 4, 5 years, bro. Like, it just seems like a place you could go and you're bored. And so you put a great season together like they did. And then shit starts going south because you're just fucking bored, bro. Like, I stayed in a hotel in Sacramento with cow pasture across the street from a Marriott. You could smell the cow shit when you walked out the front of the fucking. This is the capital of California. You could smell the cow
Marriott's
shit.
usually pretty good establishment.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We weren't
like,
staying at a University Inn, dog. Like, we was at the Marriott smelling cow shit in the parking lot, bro. So I understand it.
I know some good people from Sacktown, though. You feel me? But yeah,
I know some good people who live up there currently, and I would have said all of this to their face. Old Town is cool, bro. It's cool to go buy some saltwater taffy. What are you gonna do tomorrow, though?
What are you gonna
do 2 weeks later?
Can I keep it a bean with you? Nowhere that sells saltwater taffy is a place that I want to live. I've never been to a place where taffy is cracking and been like, I wonder what the real estate market is around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like, usually by the time it's time to go, it's like, it was fun, but it's time to go. You know what I mean? So the saltwater taffy speaks a lot about the city to me. You know what I mean? I've been a couple of times. I was there like 8 minutes. It was a stop, up.
It's cool. Every time I've been to Kings games up there too. Every time I go up there, it's cool. But it's like the
grabbed the Polska kielbasa and got the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? It was real quick. Yeah.
It's like the negative image of Vegas. I can stay in both places for like 2.5 days, but for the opposite reasons. You know what I mean?
Vegas is hell, bro. Vegas,
but
I mean, like,
you go around the other side, you're in Sacramento. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's the same. Like, I'm itching to get out of here, but for different reasons. Yeah. All right. I want to talk a little bit about the Pop-Tart Bowl. We had another, iteration of our favorite bowl game this year. I just love how much they're leaning into the Pop-Tarts actually dying. Did you see that they put up a memorial for the previous Pop-Tarts who have died and been eaten outside of the stadium? They put up a memorial, and then while the current Pop-Tart was being eaten, they had the ghost of last year's Pop-Tart was standing up in the rafters watching this year's Pop-Tart.
They leaning all the way into this shit, bro. I like it, bro. If you're going to be crazy, be all the way crazy. That's wild.
I love it, man. They are leaning all the way into the absurdity of, because we've all cracked jokes like, oh, this is the Shoney's Breakfast Bar Bowl. Like, we've all cracked jokes on how absurd the sponsorship is, in these bowl games.
Do they have one of those?
They've got worse. They've got way worse.
They might.
Breakfast Bar was crazy, legendary.
Yeah, we've all cracked jokes on how absurd the sponsorship is on these bowl games, and Pop-Tarts is leaning all into it and owning it and having fun with it. I love what they're doing with it.
They had the Pop-Tart.
Did y'all have Shoney's out here? Did y'all have Shoney's out here when it was cracking?
I don't know.
Shoney's French toast sticks. Oh boy, man!
I
being
like
a West Coast elite seems horrible.
Had freezer
nigga me
French toast sticks
every life.
I had freezer French toast
and the next
sticks.
100 lives. Fuck you, me. Country nigga me. Shoney's was the shit.
It's like one of those big breakfast buffet type of things.
Yeah, they had a buffet going.
It was the big breakfast buffet, nigga.
The company operates
Shoney's.
Alabama,
Piccadilly.
Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia. So basically, if it's a 50% chance or better that you can read when you get out of high school, you do not have a Shoney's. You're fucking
Being funny. I don't find that funny though.
Man, hey, every time we leave the coast, you go to the South. You're like, hey, I don't argue with people from the South about food. You're right. We don't got shit like I'm sure Shoney's.
Y'all didn't have Piccadilly either. Tyler, did y'all have Piccadilly?
Yeah.
Yeah, see that shit.
Piccadilly's was the uppity Shoney's. Like you had to get those motherfuckers.
No, it was a cafeteria
shit,
though. Wasn't it? It was a cafeteria joint. Yeah. It was
but
like
they made your shit. It wasn't self-serve though.
Yeah, it was
Like,
they made your shit. Yeah.
Oh,
Shoney's was
we had
niggas that
Old Country Buffet is what we had.
All the buffets
cool,
on the
that's
West
cool.
Coast have been run out of business.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna come out and say it. The Samoans ran them all out of business, brother. Like,
what you mean ate them out of house and home,
yes,
nigga?
I've gone into a soup plantation with a Samoan family that ate a literal ton of food,
Soup
bro.
plantation.
You know, and it's just soup plantation said we can't do it no more, and we can't obviously say it's not all you can eat for Samoan people. They can't do that, so they just
said,
had to shut the whole
but
thing
y'all
down.
have to stop. This is no longer all you can eat today, brother. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Send them niggas home. That's crazy.
I went to a soup plantation with a Samoan friend of mine who literally walked over to the seafood section and looked back at me over his shoulder and said, "Watch this." Like,
He hit it with the usher.
Watch this.
oh,
Grabbed
shit.
all the crab legs out the motherfucker. Grabbed the whole tub. Bitch, fuck you talking about, nigga?
Just walked off with the whole
What you gonna
warmer,
do?
bro.
Because they gonna hit you. Gonna feel like the hammer of Thor. Bro, crazy.
All right. Let's talk. We could do. Let's do the MAGA Civil War. A brief explainer. And someone stop me if I'm wrong on this, but I'm sure we have people who have been seeing the tweets about this without understanding what was going on. Trump appointed, I believe, to a cabinet position, an Indian American who had made some trolling negative comments about
And
white
Indian
people.
Americans do not fuck with that nigga at all. They be clowning him at
Yeah.
every motherfucking event, nigga. So
Okay.
yeah.
But because
He's
of that,
people not a
on
big fan of him. Go
Twitter,
ahead.
it was a ton of MAGA people just making racist jokes. It's gonna smell like curry in the White House, all this other shit. Vivek Ramaswamy
Right.
then stepped up on behalf of his Indian friend and basically said, he's right. White Americans are stupid as fuck. Your pants are sagging. You don't value the right things. You don't root for the right people on TV shows. You need to fucking, hit your shit up, fasten your belt, tuck your shirt in, go to school, and learn how to read.
He hit them with their own shit. God damn, bitch. I thought you was talking about Vivek at first. I ain't know Vivek. I ain't know hit that motherfucker. God
No, he
damn,
went
go
crazy.
ahead.
He posted a tweet that was like, it was like every racist comment you've seen a Republican make about like black schools or whatever. I mean, he really said
Yeah,
like
hit
white
they ass
people
with
don't.
it. God damn.
He did a full social Darwinism argument about white Americans, is what he did, and he's right. Also,
You said it.
he's right about a lot of the shit he said. But anyway, obviously that is not who the MAGA base thought they were electing into power.
I've been looking at. I never saw what he said because I never fucked with him. Period. I
Yeah.
hate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but damn, that's crazy. Okay, this adds a
But
whole
this
different layer, but go ahead.
had like Elon Musk told someone to fuck themselves in the face. Like
That was crazy.
was the funniest motherfucking
He
tweet.
called them niggas the R word. That was crazy. He's what was the last sentence of the tweet when he responded to somebody? He's like, "I will fight this
with
like,
I will
he
fight
said-
this battle with a fury that you cannot even fathom, or
You
something
can't
like
even something like
that. Can't
that,
even
bro.
conceive of.
That was the same
can't
fuck
even-
your face tweet too.
That was the That was the kicker on the fucking face.
That was hey, he
That was
told
an
that
exclamation point in that motherfucker.
Bro,
That's crazy.
He told that dude, take a step back and fuck yourself in the face. Did you see the dude's reply to that?
What'd he say?
He was.
Wasn't it inquisitive? Like he was like asking, like, so how do I step back and fuck myself in the face? Can you help it?
No, he was like, look,
the directions.
He was like, look, no one
Mr.
respects.
Musk?
He's like, no one respects Elon more than I do. Sometimes there's differing opinions. I was like,
saw
oh,
that.
you
I
bitch.
saw that. I saw that.
Wow.
You the first one we calling the
yeah,
bitch in 2025, dog. You.
Brother, you can't have a difference of opinion about whether you should fuck yourself in the face. What are you
told him
talking?
to step back and fuck yourself in the face? I have literally
He said it's a
never
difference
heard
of
or
opinion.
step back. Sorry, Mr. Musk. I'm a big fan. That's crazy.
I might be having a difference of opinion with Mr. Musk about where I should fuck myself right now. I would
But
generally avoid my face.
I believe the exact thing he said is no one's a bigger fan of Elon than me. Bro, he told you to just go fuck your face. What are you doing, man? What the fuck are you doing, dog? But yeah, that shit was that was hilarious to me because Vivek in particular was talking to white people the way white people talk about black people. And they did not like that shit. That was what was so hilarious about it to me. Like he told the whole, they took our jobs, DI, blah, blah, blah. He told that crowd, y'all are dumb. He said, y'all are dumb and y'all culture is broken. He said, y'all are dumb and lazy to your cores. And it started when you was watching Saved by the Bell when you were 11 years old. Like, goddamn. Like, dog, it was just so wild for him to actually say that to his base. Like, and I think that you can tell that's some shit he's been wanting to say his whole life. That felt like some shit at the end of a motherfucking John Hughes 80s movie, a monologue type shit. You can tell he had that one in the chamber since he was like 14 of when he was going to get in the spotlight and say some shit like that. But dog, it's just been so hilarious. And then Elon, chiming in, Elon was like, basically like, bro, you thought we were getting rid of the immigrants that I make money off of? Are you crazy? He was like,
that are smarter than you?
Yeah, that are smarter than you? Are you crazy? And white people were like, what about jobs for white Americans? He was like, I would, but y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb. I'm not hiring you. Y'all are stupid.
What you want me to do? This is business. That's what you wanted, right?
What you want me to do? And it's been so interesting seeing all the people who have the distorted version of DEI where they think people are just getting preferential treatment, being unqualified because of their skin color. It's been so hilarious watching that crowd demanding that Elon put Americans first. Motherfucker, you want what you think is DEI for white people now.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. You want preferential treatment given to folks just because of their nationality? Like that's what you want now after you were railing against your fucked up conception of what DEI was? Like, dog, it's just been so motherfucking hilarious.
No, they were so mad they broke character. He made them so mad that they stopped pretending that they don't want identity politics. That like straight up, like they were so angry that they were just like, you hit me kind of hard there. Like when we were play fighting on the stage, like, yes, this is what they want though. Like they want, when they say DEI, that they're using that, like we all know, as a racist slur. Like they do want identity politics for white people. And that's exactly what Donald Trump ran on. And then he installed the world's richest man to tell these people, no. We're still going to bring in the people who can make us money. We want to deport all of the recent immigrants who are doing what they call unskilled labor because they want you to pick the strawberries, dumb white people. They don't want you to work for Elon Musk. You're not educated, like, because they
You're
intentionally,
stupid, not me. I'm not hiring y'all niggas.
because they intentionally killed the public education systems in your state so that you are too stupid to work for them. Like that was the whole plan, bro. They just are actually talking about it now because there's nothing anyone could do. Like they're in power and they're just being straight up honest about this shit. Like, but what's crazy is when they talk about like you're not educated or whatever, it's because people talk about it on Twitter. It's because at a lot of these places, in a lot of these states, they're teaching creationism. Then they're not even teaching you science in first grade. Jesus, and they know that. They're doing that on purpose. They're not sending their kids to schools, private schools, where they're not learning about how old the universe is and shit. They're doing that to your kids.
Yeah.
And enjoy it. Enjoy every second of it.
Yeah. It's just been so, y'all are the party that has been pushing for the anti-intellectualism movement that's been going on. That's been y'all whole shit. Y'all just last week, y'all wanted the whole fucking Department of Education gone. And now you are crying for the government to provide better education. Right?
It takes education for that, motherfucker. A lot of it.
Yeah. This is what y'all wanted, man. But on the whole, this is what y'all wanted thing. I don't think there's never going to be any mass awakening of these people or this whole radicalization where they realize they've been had. That's not going to happen. The thing is, all this shit comes back to Obama, right? It all comes back because Trump isn't here without pushback from Black progress, from Obama representing Black progress in this country. Sure. Trump is not elected president without Obama, right? And the thing is, that crowd that has gone behind Trump and the MAGA movement for those reasons, their whole shit is we would rather drive this car. We would rather have the steering wheel and drive this car drive this country off the fucking edge of a cliff before we ride passenger seat while non-white people lead us forward. And they will still, and that's still that going to be their sense. That's always going to be their sense. They don't give a fuck if this motherfucker crashes. I'll tell you who's not going to be hurt when this motherfucker crashes. Rich motherfuckers like Elon. They're not going to be on board when this motherfucking country falls off the cliff. Their pockets are going to be padded because they're telling you shit that they know you're going to believe while not sticking to it when it comes to their pockets.
Straight up. You said exactly. And I would add this. Go back and look at every political thing that has happened since the Tea Party through the lens that Tyler just said, and it all makes sense. It all makes sense if you because you see it all the time, people on Twitter. Oh, how could people vote against their interests time and time again? That's how. That's exactly how. How could these unions that are already going to Donald Trump oh, we voted for you, but you're going to be cutting our benefit. Yeah, he is going to cut your benefits. You stupid mother. That's what he told, and they told you they were going to do it too. Anyway, the closest thing we're going to get to the moment Tyler talked about that will never come was Vivek telling them honestly how how business elites feel about their base now that there's nothing anyone could do about it. I mean, he was as honest to him as possible. And they covered this like a Democrat said some crazy shit. That's how big of a deal it was. This was on CNN and everything that he said some crazy shit.
It's meritocracy this, meritocracy that, until someone says, you don't got the merit, white man.
There it is.
Hey, man. I mean, yeah. All right. If this continues to be a story, I want to have Tyler talk about H-1B visas because he was telling us some shit in the group chat that was very enlightening also.
For sure.
All right. Let's talk about some New Year's resolutions. I'm going to go first with a silly one. I came to this resolution while I was on a date with my wife last night.
Oh, nice.
My resolution is to point at people with a fork while I am chewing and squinting more frequently. And I'll give you an example of what this is going to look like. That person knows how I feel about them. You know what I mean? That's the greatest compliment I could pay someone is to point a fork at them while I'm eating. There's nothing else I could say with words to convey the depth of my emotions for someone. So that's my resolution.
I feel like as an Italian guy, you should have been in your bag with that. I feel like that's a very Italian thing.
It was like coming home. I just was I don't even remember what Shar was saying. We were about to go see Craven the Hunter last night, and we were at Open Sesame on 2nd Street. So someone saw us and said, I don't mean to be weird. Love the pod. And I was like, appreciate you. Thanks.
Get out the way. I'm with my wife.
I didn't do that. Actually, I didn't do it. No, he was very cool about it. It wasn't while we were sitting down. It wasn't
Come on, you know,
that's the second time in a week, though. That's the second time in a week. Though. So shout out to the Jenkins and Jonez listeners. But yeah, that's mine. Who's got a resolution? Could be serious, could be silly. What we got?
You want me to go, Tyler?
Yeah, you know.
Okay. I mean, for me, bro, it's like I said it dog. Don't ever invite me to fucking Soho House again, bro. I'm tired of any type of elevated fucking experience. Nigga, don't elevate me, nigga. I'm a nigga. I want regular shit. I want wobbly fucking tables. I want to go out and leave that motherfucker sweating and musty. Okay? You know what I mean? I want actual human experience. Fuck all this elevated fucking dry ass extra cool shit. You know what I mean? Past all of that. Fuck you mean, bro? Don't invite me to the spot unless it's a fucking barbecue man selling ribs out his truck when I leave that bitch. All right? I want a motherfucker on the grill making fucking chicken. Something, nigga. All right. I'm not doing no more bougie ass, lame ass shit. Don't invite me. I'm gonna have much more fun with my daughter, nigga.
Your resolution is to leave LA for Long Beach or Compton. That's nigga, your resolution.
Bro, hey, nigga, I'm just dog, bro. Like, leave me. If you're gonna drag me out my house after 9 p.m. or have me leave my family, which I enjoy being here, at least make it be some shit that I'm gonna
Did you just go to Soho House again or something?
Nigga,
or this
I just like, nah, I haven't, but I'm just like, I'm thinking about like on the way back from Arrowhead, right? There was a Texas Roadhouse. And I'm like, why ain't we going to Texas Roadhouse? Why you always everything we go gotta have tzatziki sauce, whatever the fuck, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Nigga.
Tzatziki sauce is
cool,
good. Okay,
cool,
chill.
nigga, but like Texas Roadhouse is good too, nigga. Goddamn. Everything ain't gotta be Mediterranean. Fuck all of that, G.
John's having a multicultural moment. John's having a multicultural moment.
Why did you take it out on the Mediterranean?
I'm just saying, nigga. I'm tired of every place I gotta get up. We gotta do that type of shit, nigga. Bro, nigga, like I said, more ribs. You feel me? More nigga cooking chicken behind the fucking club, nigga. You feel me? I want that type shit, dog. I'm cool on all this extra.
Less lemon on the potatoes, more Lowry's on the potatoes.
Yeah,
That's
nigga,
what we're
fuck you mean, nigga. I'm trying to go to St. Louis, Chicago more. I need to visit Tyler and Richmond, nigga. I'm doing real nigga shit. If I, you know what I'm saying, don't have me going to no weird shit no more, dog. Cool on that, bro.
What's crazy about this, to pull behind the curtain for the chat and for the fans, is this is all one big lie from John to try to get off of the bougie allegations.
No,
he just went to Soho House. He's gonna go again.
I've never been bougie, dog. You feel me?
John felt so passionately about this that he tweeted about this subject. And that's John.
And
he only tweets
like,
about his daughter making him cry and
being
being sick of Soho House. That's his whole timeline from the last month.
The title of my New Year's resolutions list, I got a bunch of them, is don't invite me to Soho House ever again. This is my eat, pray, nigga year, nigga. Okay? Okay? Eat, love, nigga. Whatever the fuck what do you call? What do you want, nigga?
No, you had it right.
Okay, I'm not doing no more of that goofy shit, bro. Like, it's cool. It was cool. Like, bro, I'm three-way calls with my niggas fucking chatting it up, nigga. We gossiping again. You feel me? I'm getting back to my motherfucking roots, nigga. Okay, y'all got me too far away from this shit with this goofy ass shit, bro. Soho House cookies are delicious, bro. But every time the DJ hop on that motherfucker, it be dry. Nigga, give me a real nigga DJ, bro, with some braids, goddamn. You know, and some ashy lips. Okay? I don't want no more fucking cool shit. I'm cool on that, man. Cool shit ain't cool, dog. It's dry. Fuck that, man. That's why I'm at with it.
Incredible.
I don't know why tzatziki caught such a stray, but that was a great rant.
No, I could piece this together. We talk about it out there. I could piece some things together based on what John's saying. But when you started the rant, I thought it was just about like your whole goal was to not go to Soho House this year.
No, bro. I'm over.
It's as a representative.
Like, that's achievable, brother.
Like, I've achieved that goal many years in a row.
No, it's bigger than Soho House.
I understand.
That's a representation of a bigger issue around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
There we go.
For everything, these fucking. I just hate, nigga. If it takes a pitch deck to throw the party, don't invite me to that motherfucker. Okay. If you got a pitch deck to throw a fucking party, don't invite me. If anybody in the room says elevated anything, don't invite me. I'm going to motherfucking brunches and with famous motherfuckers at that bitch doing fucking choreographed dances. And y'all think that shit
Where
cool.
was brunch?
Don't invite me no more to that shit, bro. Motherfucker, what's old girl that was at the bad boy shit? The she was a choreographer for making the band.
You talking about Boom Cat? Oh, what's her name?
Yeah, she was doing that boom cap shit at a brunch spot, nigga. And I'm like, and they act like she killing this shit. It's too many big ass boots in this bitch. I'm tired, nigga. I'm tired of these big goofy fucking boots these niggas be wearing, nigga. Bro, you look like rocket power, nigga. You look dumb. I'm not trying to be around that shit no more. You got rollerblades on, bitch. Tired of these rollerblade wearing ass niggas, man. Fuck that shit, bro. Just
Lorianne
get
Gibson,
back to the
that's
basics, huh?
Lorianne Gibson, that's Boomcat.
Yeah, and ain't no
She a
shade on it,
baddie
bro.
too.
But
So I know
she a baddie, but I mean,
you upset for real.
I just don't want to see a motherfucker look like and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 when they date like a nigga. Motherfucker doing spins and shit on themselves on the goddamn nigga. Let's get. I'm getting back to that shit, but don't invite me out unless I'm gonna kick it, have fun, do some hood rat shit with my hood rat friends. Fuck the other shit, dog. Cool on it.
Tyler, your New Year's resolution.
Goddamn.
Going to Soho House.
To follow, right? My New Year's resolution is going to Soho House with John.
Tyler, bro, you went to Soho House, Tyler?
Yeah. We kicked it in for your birthday.
Cool. It's cool, right? It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Is that like a place I'm gonna really, really enjoy? Knowing me, all the places we've been and had fun and kicked it and like got drunk and had wild nights.
I've never been. Been. What if I said I wanted to go there for my birthday, John?
I'll pull up for you. I'm gonna leave at 9:30.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're gonna do. You just do what I did when John had his birthday party at Soho House and stop by his house after he.
I didn't have a birthday party at Soho House. Adrian said, "Let's go to Soho House." I'll go to Soho House in Chicago though. That's why I will go to Soho House though. Soho House Chicago different, man. You feel me?
This resolution's getting.
We went to the bungalow a couple weeks ago for our friend's birthday. The bungalow in Long Beach. Which is the most LA place in Long Beach is the bungalow though. Shar and I were looking at each other the whole time like,
it's the most LA place
there's
anywhere.
so many people in here. It's crazy.
I don't mind so many people if people are kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
At the grand opening of the Long Beach bungalow, Anderson .Paak was DJing.
That's gonna be a vibe. I mean, I probably would have fucked with that. People dancing.
We tried to go, but it was too long of a line, so we
That's whack. Are people dancing at it?
Yeah, it was whack.
Probably not. Just probably sitting around looking at each other. Cool on that.
It's been so long since we went out to a bar or a club that we didn't know everyone who was going to be there that Shar did not bring her ID to the door of the Soho of the bungalow, and we had to go back to the car to get it because it was like,
no way, they didn't let you guys in.
I was like, you're the first bouncer I'm talking to in like 10 years I didn't go to high school with, bro. Like, you really gonna make my wife? We're gonna walk all the way back to the car for fucking driver's license. We're 40, bro. This is some LA shit for real, bro. We're stopping by our friend, her elementary school friends, my high school friends' 40th birthday party. That's what we're here for. And
he was dead set carding you on that. Like you can't get in without your ID.
Yeah.
That's
Shar was like, we're not even. She's like, I'm not even trying to drink, bro. I'm trying to go in and hug a bunch of my friends, and then we're gonna go home.
I don't even think that's the bungalow. I think that's him. He more weird to me for that shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
you
Tyler, we've lowered the energy to where Tyler's not following John, exploding.
Very impassioned resolution. Look, it's this. My New Year's resolution, it's going to be some shit that I've tried that I pretty much fought with all my damn life. And it might be a fool's errand. I might not be able to conquer this shit, but I'm going to try to stop being a procrastinator. And I really mean that shit. And I, like I said, this has been a resolution for me years and years before. It's always been something that I really try to fix. But I read something that kind of shifted my whole view of shit where it said time management is energy management. And that shit was like, they were like, when you procrastinate, there's a cloud that hangs over you. You're still thinking about the shit you have to do. Just go ahead and do the shit. Because that's energy management when you take care of your business like that. So that's what's going to be my resolution. So I'm going to try to stop being a procrastinator. But like I said, I don't know, man. This shit is deep in me, dog. So we'll see. But that's for sure going to be the shit that I'm going to try to do this upcoming year.
Procrastination is really connected to ADHD. I'm about to get a test for this shit to make sure I really have. Because I might fuck around and take some medicine. Because I struggle with that shit too. But yeah, G, like I've been reading about that type of shit and the effects of ADHD. Procrastination is a big effect, is one of the primary effects of that shit. So
I don't know about the ADHD angle. I know my therapist told me one time that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. You know what I mean? That it's that it comes out of that, like, not like fear of success or whatever, but like it comes out of that, like, because of exactly what Tyler said. And bro, I've spent a lot of time over the last like 10 years working on that shit. Have you ever heard of the Ohio method?
Nah.
The Ohio method is only handle it once. It means when you get the mail and you're coming in the house, so you pick the mail up, instead of putting it down on the counter, and now you go do your other shit. You got to come back and do the mail the second time.
I was doing that. We had talked about that shit a while
Pick
ago.
the mail up out of the mailbox, throw the junk mail away, pay the bill on my phone. The mail is done. Only handle it once. Like that, I really applied that to like, including like parenting. Like do it now, and then it's done. And then when it's 8 o'clock and I have done with everything, I'm done.
That's a good one.
I'm taking a nap in
like
the
that
recliner.
one.
That's why I
Also,
address
like-
procrastination, because I am napping, watching sports 6 days a week. I'm with you on that, bro. I want to, okay. Well, we're going to, let's talk about that more throughout the year. That's a great one, Tyler. Jackson, what's your New Year's resolution?
I don't really do like serious ones, but I do have like a non-serious one. No, I just like to make change when I want to make a change. I don't need the new year
Jackson,
to
relax,
do it.
relax.
But my New Year's resolution, I think,
my
is to
girlfriend every day, not just on Valentine's Day. We don't need a day to.
No.
We don't need a day to.
It'll just be January 1st.
Y'all were the ones making
change,
fun. I
you know
just
what
said a
mean?
thing,
Like-
and y'all were the one who took it to a
Jackson,
different place. But
Relax, bro.
It's okay,
my
it's
New Year's
okay,
resolution
it's
is to
okay.
eat more
Chill,
tacos.
bro,
I think
chill, bro.
I had tacos twice this weekend, and it was
Shout out to
goddamn.
tacos.
I got the
Yeah,
balloons.
you
and
round up
everything.
over there, man. Let me
I got
leave
the
it alone.
balloons
Let
and
me
everything. I got the balloons and everything. I went to Sonora Town this weekend and Loki, and I think I'm just living in Los Angeles, just not eating enough tacos generally. I think it's a thing that I need to do more
In
of.
a given month, how
living
often
here.
do you get tacos?
Good question. I would say probably like twice.
Wow.
Maybe 3 times. Probably 3 times.
Yeah, that's low. I feel like that's low.
Two is way worse than 3 for some reason.
Yeah.
But 3.
Yeah,
is
I
still
think
a
I can
little-
get. I think I can get the numbers up to like a once a week average. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. That's reasonable.
That's my
Especially
New Year's
with like y'all
resolution.
got the Sonora Town merch now, bro. You can't be no halfway with the taco ass niggas now, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought
shirt
the
was
shirt.
fire,
I
though.
bought the
The
shirt.
shirt
The
was
chat is also dead split. The chat was half clowning me for talking about my resolution that way, and half saying Jackson's a real one.
I'm on the real one side
So.
of things here. Tacos are
you,
incredible,
Tyler.
bro. They're so.
Oh, I
fucking
agree with him about tacos.
He's not talking about tacos.
They're
He's talking about the.
they're talking about his like, I'm too cool. Like,
Oh, that shit.
New Year's
I'm
resolutions were
with
invented
that
by
too.
Hallmark.
Miles said Jackson got a beard. He thinks he's too cool for New Year's.
Nobody's against making changes
Yeah.
mid-year. It's just the way
I didn't say that you were. Sounds like you're internalizing
no.
that.
Here we go. Somebody
right.
did therapy 2 days ago.
John's
but
right.
Chill. Aaron might listen to the pod. I don't know. My therapist might listen. Who knows?
That would be an
Yeah, man,
immediate
real one.
relationship ender.
What do you mean? What would be
You
what would be a,
If you found out your therapist listened to the pod. I'd be, I can't do that. I did the therapist I had when I went into therapy did know my writing because she lived in Long Beach.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm comfortable with that because I'm not writing about dick
bro?
jokes. You
I'm
know
more
what I mean?
honest with my therapist than nigga.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna find nothing new out on this pod.
I don't think I'm not that worried about that. I'm just like, the dumb part of my brain is fine. I don't need you to I don't need you to hear me hanging out with my friends. I need you to figure out why it's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning and I woke up thinking about some shit I wrote 3 weeks ago. That's what I need you to talk to me about.
Bro. I'll wake up talking about that shit. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll wake up at 2 a.m. and can't go to sleep for 3 hours because my brain is stuck on some shit from like.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll wake up at 2 a.m. and I'll be up like thinking about all the things that I need to, like, I could do. Or if my brain's going creatively, nigga, fuck it. I'm like, dog, I'm trying to go to sleep,
Damn.
bitch. I'm like talking to myself.
Hey, but
Go to
I don't.
sleep,
I'm not in
yeah.
therapy anymore. I'm just watching Shrinking now. You know what I mean? Shrinking season
Man.
2 out on
Bro,
Apple TV Plus.
How
What
good
is
was
what a
that
season?
fucking series finale?
The finale was unbelievable.
Bro, it's the.
unbelievable.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say.
Char and
it,
I
I'm
were
gonna say it.
holding each other with
I'm
one
gonna say it.
hand.
I'm gonna say
Get
it.
your take off.
I'm gonna say it. I've never. Okay, I will say this. I've never got my ass beat by a series finale like that before.
Season finale.
Season finale before. It is a top 3 episode of any television show ever. It was literal perfection. If somebody
Yeah.
says it's the best ever, I'm not disagreeing.
It's a really good show,
Ooh.
man. It's a really good show.
That episode, the roller coaster it took me on, I cried like 6 different times, bro. Like, nigga, it was beautiful. Beautiful. Special episode, special show. Man, they landed that plane like a motherfucker, not a all wheels landed at the same time. You feel me? Smooth as hell. That was beautiful. Oh man.
All right,
Woo,
Dookie Butt of the Week
Think about it
time.
now.
Chat, we need your Dookie Butt of the Week. We're gonna do ours, and then you can vote on who's got the Dookiest Butt of the Week. I will go first. My Dookie Butt of the Week is our lovely and talented producer Jackson Saffon. Upon hearing the news that Dua Lipa is engaged, Jackson, my condolences.
Condolences, dog.
Ah, damn. I literally just had someone message me about that right now. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Dua Lipa. I hope she's happy.
Not as happy as she could have been.
If she's not, she knows where to find me.
Hey, do you really be kind of sick when your crushes get wifed up?
No, not really. Not really. But I mean, this guy seems to be like a normal guy. And he's like he's not my type, but Kim's like, he's a cute white man. And as opposed to her last boyfriend a couple whiles ago, she was dating the Hadid brother, Gigi Hadid's brother, Anwar.
And he is your type?
Not a
okay.
No, but he is not attractive. Okay. So we were like, okay, if she's dating this guy, I feel like we all got a chance here.
He's rich though.
I love that you have that relationship. I know. But I love that you have that relationship with Kim.
I'm aware.
That she's like, no, you could look at who she's with now. You got a chance still. That's great. I love that.
The fact you said he's not my type.
Kim would leave me for Janelle Monáe. So like we have an understanding. I think so.
For Janelle Monáe.
Right. So, and that's we all agree. So it's okay, you know.
John, who's your Dookie Butt of the Week?
Me and Somi, we were making up games up at in Lake Arrowhead, and one of the games was called Bongi. And part of Bongi was like her friends Gagi and Gogi, or not really friends, they were the ops, will pull up on us, you know what I'm saying, and we'd have to run or whatever, right? So we end up beating their ass, nigga. And so the Dookie Butt of the Week is Gagi and Gogi, because they pulled up and fucked around and found out. We dogged their ass the fuck out, nigga. Fuck Gagi and Gogi, you know what I'm saying?
How would you say you spell that, just for like chat purposes?
What?
How would you say you spell that?
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, G-A-G-I and G-O-G-I, nigga. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going with.
They say, I mean, that sounds like the winner to me already. But Tyler, who's your Dookie Butt of the Week?
No, did y'all hear about this high schooler out in Texas, who poisoned a goat of her classmate because they were competing in like goat raising, like Future Farmers of America shit? Did y'all hear about that?
Some Iron Ball shit.
Yeah. She poisoned her classmate / rival, whose goat was obviously the favorite. she sneaked in and poisoned that motherfucker. And the incriminating evidence they have on her is they confiscated her phone, and her Google searches are like, how much bleach to poison a goat. it gets funnier. And one of the searches was clear search history. Right?
That's awesome.
These fucking kids, man. But yeah, she's been caught. It's going to be a slam open and shut case, given, you know, the rivalry they have and her search history and shit. And yeah, bro, she poisoned that girl's goat.
Okay, so she didn't finish out the search on how to delete her history?
You can't clear.
She thought she was
clear it from coming down in the
giving
drop
it
down.
a command.
Okay,
She thought she was gonna type it in and it would clear the search history.
Yeah, there's just no way they cannot see what you searched, bro.
Right.
Did I ever tell y'all what we found that Vinny searched on Google when we first got him his phone? And I went and checked on his Safari to like see what it was. The first thing
was this the exact first thing he searched?
Yeah.
What
he searched, what is the most beautiful animal in the ocean?
Come on.
I thought it was gonna be something about titties or something, and it's something
So did,
beautiful like
so
that.
did I.
Hell,
That's why I checked it.
That's
Vinny.
beautiful, dog.
He
So
different,
did
man.
I. That's why I checked it. And boy, did I feel like an asshole. You know what I mean? Like,
Put that phone down.
oh,
Like,
I had to make sure you're checking up on the most beautiful animal in the
did you
ocean.
hug him after that?
No, he was asleep.
You should have
That's
hugged
why I
him while
picked
he
his
was
phone
asleep.
up and fucking anyway. Jackson, who's your dookie butt? I can't believe she poisoned a goat, bro. Man, that makes me sick.
That's
Makes
crazy.
me sick. Jackson, who's your dookie butt of the week?
I kind of dropped the ball here. I didn't really have a good one. So mine was
Elon.
going to be well, that's
Aaron
the chats. The
Rodgers,
chats is Elon. The chats is Elon. Mine is going to be the weather phenomenon known as fog.
Good one. Yeah.
Horrible. Invading everywhere. I don't know if this is a new phenomenon that is existing even in Los Angeles now, but like
Fog?
Kim has had multiple flights really messed up because of fog. And just in general, I'm anti-fog.
Fuck
Really?
fog.
I'm anti-fog at the rate that it seems to be. See, maybe this is just purely anecdotal. I have nothing to back this up, but it seems like fog is intruding more so,
Because it's been so
more
dry.
frequently and more intensely than in years
because
past.
because it's been. I mean, it literally is though. Like that is going to be part of climate change. If there's more carbon in the air and it's more humid, there will be more fog. Also, we haven't had any rain to clear the marine layer out and shit like that. So
Right.
yeah,
What's
it sucks.
up with the rain, because it was
Messed
raining more like the last 3 years, like increasingly more
The
than this
last
year.
2 years, it was the first time in the recorded history of Long Beach that we had consecutive 20-inch rain years. First time.
Yeah,
in,
and then
in
this year it's
history.
just been
this year
nothing.
is nothing. Yeah.
Dude, when we went, Somi was so hurt when we went to Lake Area because there was 0 snow.
Yeah.
When we pulled up, she saw like the clouds. She was like, "That's snow." I'm like, "Nah, baby, ain't no snow here.
Yeah.
Those are clouds. That's
We got to come back in February.
So Somi agrees that
Somi
fog is the dookie butt.
I don't like being out in fog. I like being out in the rain. I would rather play chess in the rain than in the fog.
I
Personally.
like fog, y'all.
I like being in the house
like-
when it's foggy. I don't like
I
being
like
out.
all inclement weather. Whether I'm keeping it a bean.
Yeah.
Someone in the chats, their username, I swear this is true, is 2 words, fog raw. And they said, I feel personally attacked.
Now my dog Fog Raw.
My dog, fog raw.
I think that's
Fog is cool. I low key like it. It's like, bro, there's a cloud on the ground. I think that's kind of cool, man.
interesting about it.
When you put it like that, it sounds pretty
Foggy Raw is a
cool.
rapper. Is this the actual Foggy Raw?
Foggy Raw. Is
No,
a
this
rapper?
this is like
tell you,
Mike
brother.
the rapper, Mike G the rapper showing up.
Oh, nah, Foggy Raw. He cool as fuck. I think he's for a DMV nigga.
Oh, I
cool.
know who that dude is. Jackson dude,
Black
black
as hell.
like spoken word type.
Yeah,
type
yeah,
Rap. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He be spitting.
yeah.
Who is the give us the chat
The-
Dookie Butt of the week?
The chat dookie butt of the week was Elon and his burner.
Oh, could
and
you
then
explain that? I did
I
not.
heard
I
nothing
was.
about
I don't really know about
Here's
it.
what-
I
here's
just
what
saw
Shark told
one
me.
thing about it.
Is one of y'all super tapped in on this? Shark
Yes.
kind of explained it to me. Okay, Tyler, go ahead.
So there's this account that was in this Spaces talking about like the whole H-1B controversy, and they could tell that it was Elon. And they said usually that same account has been in other Spaces talking, but there was a voice filter that they ran it through. But it was like Elon stood up that time and it didn't run it through the voice filter, and you can tell it's Elon, bro. Same cadence, same accent,
Oh.
same tone. And they've like, searched his tweets from this account. And there's this one tweet where Elon's talking about giving his kid like a piggyback ride, and the burner that is Elon replies to Elon and said, "You're a great dad. He's so blessed to have you."
No.
Yeah.
No.
I can't even laugh.
Yeah.
That's
The
the saddest
richest
shit I
man,
ever heard
richest
in my life,
man
bro.
in the world with a burner to go in Spaces and defend himself and to tweet to himself.
That's crazy. That's crazy. The winner of the poll for the Dookiest Butt of the week is Gagi and Gogi.
Yeah.
So
Fuck Gagi and
Somebody will
Gogi.
be happy. Yeah, fuck them.
Tommy will be happy. This is also probably a good time to
Wait,
plug.
hold on. Where were
our-
y'all in Arrowhead when you were running up on Gagi and Gogi? I'm gonna go fucking piss on their grave when we go up there next month.
It was off of Chippewa. You feel me? It was a
Okay.
street called Chippewa. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll look for the 2 saddest bitches in the ground off fucking
Yeah.
Chippewa.
Yeah. Do they ask like, "Hey man, did motherfucking Hero. Toss their ass again. You feel me?
Actually, if I told Maya that 2 imaginary enemies of Somi's were dead up there, she would be like so tapped in with like, we have to go.
Gotta
Yeah,
pull
like
up on 'em.
Gagi and Gogi.
We
We gotta pull
on
up.
'em. Yeah, man. We had some great we had some great playtime, man. It was fun, bro.
That's great, bro. Hey, take your kids to the mountains, but bring food from the regular lands.
Yeah, I was
In the city.
talking to Rob. We need to do more of them joints, bro. Like the little getaway type situations. You know what I mean? Also, like one of my New Year's resolutions is like to travel with Somi, like 1-on-1. You know what I mean? Like taking it back to the crib. I mean, she's 3. It's time for her to start getting
yeah.
tapping in with her cousins and all that type shit. You know, I want to take her back to the crib. So I want to start traveling with her by myself. We have more daddy-daughter type shit. Like it's been real special.
I want to compliment you for that ponytail.
Oh, hey,
You're getting your shit fucking tight. Yeah,
because my shit it was still not quite as tight as I wanted to get, but I rather hit me to like the combing out with the I don't know the name of the brushes. One side of the brush has bigger bristles or whatever. Yeah. One has more fine ones. So comb it out with the bigger bristles and then tighten it with the fine bristles. You feel me? And then I use a little cream that I showed you for the hair or whatever to you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, okay, yeah. But then let the juices and berries do their thing with the curls. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. The thing it was hardest for me to get used to was that you just feel like you're pulling on their hair, and it's just that like, no, you gotta really
gather that
pull
shit.
it back and grab it. Like,
I'm good at gathering it, but what happens is when I put the rubber band on, it gets a little loose, and so one of the homegirls in the DM's like, yo, pull it through pull the hair through a little bit more. And so I'm like, cool. So she helped me really tighten it. So I'm trying to get the pigtails by the end of 2025. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Doing all that shit. She loved when daddy do her hair too. She's like, I want daddy to do it. So I'm really trying to get her right.
That's
you feel
fucking
me?
dope.
For sure.
That's
yeah,
so cute,
man. Hell yeah. I want to be doing all that shit. I want to be doing braids for baby boy and her when it's time. She got a little baby here, so I ain't gonna do the braids yet. You know what I mean? But when she get old, I'm trying to do all that shit. I want to be that type nigga. You feel me? So I love that shit.
Plug the upcoming episode. I'm sorry, I stepped on you.
Yes. No, it's okay. It's okay. Speaking of Dookie Butt of the Week, we are doing a year in Dookie, a Dookie Butt year in review on Tuesday, December 31st. It's definitely, certainly, almost definitely, seriously live recorded. Definitely wasn't recorded a week or two ago and dropping, but it will be premiering on YouTube, on our YouTube channel at 9 a.m. Pacific on the 31st. And we were releasing it as a premiere on YouTube, which means that even though we're not really live, sorry, the chat will be able to chat in full force. So we will, I'm
going into the chat. I want to hang out.
We will be gathering in the chat. Some of us will be gathering in the chat. We hope all of our consistent chat homies will also be gathering in the chat on Tuesday at 9 a.m.
I have to figure out how to do the chat. But it's as much as I don't, and I want the chat to understand this. I do not like looking at myself or listening to my voice, but I will, but I like the chat enough. Everything we hear from the chat is great that I will be in the chat for the episode Tuesday morning.
Have y'all heard SZA's album? Y'all tapped in with it yet?
I've not.
No.
Is it good?
Yeah. Yes.
All
I feel like my Spotify Wrapped would have been very different if they would have waited till it dropped. Because there's a song Drive on that motherfucker. They shouldn't have gave me that bitch. I'm about to be annoying. I'm gonna play that motherfucker for her. Somi's already singing that shit. We was riding because she rode with me to the, we had 2 different cars because we had family and shit coming with us. She rode with me. She already started singing some of the words. Like she hey nigga, bro. Hey, crazy.
That Grand National Tour is gonna go crazy.
Oh my God, G. We're gonna be in that motherfucker for sure.
All right, Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pacific for the year in Dookie, as Jackson is calling it, and then we'll have another live episode on Thursday, and we will see y'all Tuesday morning. Thanks for fucking with us. New Year's resolution to continue to make shows. And
Happy New Year's to y'all and all that, though, for sure, man. Appreciate y'all.
Happy New Year.
You know what I mean?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.